So today I thought it'd be fun to be here in the studio. I'm gonna do some product photography for a collab with Clocks and Colors and Liquid Death, and I thought it'd be fun to kind of take you guys on this product shoot journey. I love small product photography. You don't have to go anywhere. You can stay right in your studio, wherever, which is nice because it's raining outside in LA currently. So this is what we are shooting today. It's this thing right here. This is the Clocks and Colors and Liquid Death collab ring. So I think I have some cool ideas planned. We'll see what happens. I'll probably cut up some of these cans into various different fixtures and whatnot. And then I also have 2 cardboard boxes. So we'll kind of see the photos that we can get with only this stuff. All right, so if we start off with our lighting here, I've got one light directly above me that I can turn on and off. This is gonna give me a pretty soft lit overall environment. It might be a little too softly lit and evenly lit, so we'll probably end up changing the angle and stuff on that later. And then we also have 2 of these lights that change colors, and you can adjust the brightness and all that kind of stuff. So we might add that in there too, just to give a little bit of a reflection and whatnot off the shininess of the ring. Now, I actually think in terms of the camera today, I'm probably gonna end up using my old Nikon Z6, which came out in, I think, 2016, for 2 reasons. One is because I actually have a macro lens for this. I'm still waiting for Sony to upgrade their macro lens. It's a few years old. And 2, this makes focus stacking a lot easier, which I'll show you guys a little bit later in the video, but I might pull out the Sony and use the Tamron 35-150 f2 to 2.8. We have done a review for this lens. I'll link to it up here or here, wherever it is, but that's a great lens. I might try and play with that a little bit, but I think overall I'm gonna be using the Nikon Z6. All right, so the first thing I did here was I wanted to get a shot of the Liquid Death and Clocks and Colors kind of packaging that it comes with. So I cut some of a can off in half, just so it would kind of be level with all the other cans. And then we kind of have this right here, just so people kind of know it's a collaboration. And this is shooting on the Nikon here. So I'm just gonna snap a photo of this real quick. All right, so for this next shot, I wanted to do a little bit more with their box here. That skull is very much their logo, and I wanted to make that really pop. And as you can see, as we move the light around, kind of changes what everything looks like. Let's see what this looks like on the Nikon here. So see the difference there, right? If we move the light, I'll probably end up putting it somewhere like right there. I'll just hold it as it takes the photo, so that way I can get the lighting to look pretty good for it. So let's see what we can get with that one. All right, so the next idea that I had was to take a bunch of these cans and stack them up behind this, so that this is now our backdrop. So just kind of do that. And that's the beauty of product photography, right? Like, I've just got this random Peter McKinnon cube thing here, and I've got my Sony camera flash holding these 2 cans together. So that's just kind of what the beauty is about product photography. You can use anything you have around your studio, whatever. Now, the next thing that I did was I took some of these things off I forget what these things are called, little tabs, but I thought I'd just kind of sprinkle these in on this little accessory pack that I have from Nomadic as well, just to kind of give the photo a little bit of depth. Now, I also need to separate these 2, so I'm gonna probably move this forward and eventually move all of these back, just so that there's some kind of blurriness in the background and it's not so close to our subject, and the ring is going to be setting right here. So let's see what we can get with that. All right, so I'm actually really liking the way that this is turning out. Now we have our cans behind us here. I'm on the Nikon right now, and I have a macro lens, so you can see very close detail. Here's my finger, right? Now earlier I had mentioned that there was a feature on the Nikon that is going to let me get more of this in focus, because if we look here, right now I'm currently at f6.3, which doesn't have the whole ring in focus, and this left side is actually a little dark. So I'm going to turn on this left light here that I have. So now we have this lit up. I might even change the color. Yeah, we're gonna go with a nice warm tone there. It's called focus shift shooting. Now it's gonna let me take as many shots as I want. Right now I have it at 30 shots and focus step width is 3. So that's gonna take 30 images at different focal lengths and let us combine it into one image to give us hopefully the entire ring in focus. So let's see what this looks like. All right, so here's the next shot. So after finally toying with this and get it to stay where I want it to be, it says liquid death right here. So I think my next shot is gonna be something almost facing down like that. I don't know what this is gonna look like. I'm gonna have to put something right here. I might just take this light and light it up and put it right here, but that's what we're going for this next one. All right, so this is turning out to be a really fun shoot. For these last few shots, just for the heck of it, I'm gonna use a fog machine, see what kind of pictures we can get. Oh my, that's a lot of fog. So let's see what happens. All right, so that's all I have for you on this little at-home product photo shoot with Liquid Death and Clocks and Colors. Hopefully you guys learned something. Let me know what your favorite photo was down in the comments below. And until next time, VentiViews out.